a convertible! It's a
This isn't your car.
It isn't?
No. This is your car.
That, of course, is a scene from his hit TV series, Perfect Strangers. But then he travels to New York City, where he's the founder of a company that produces experimental plays and movies. And both sides of Mark Linn-Baker are joining us this morning. Hi, good to see you again.
Good morning, nice to be here.
This life going from, you know, the glitzy Hollywood and then here to the experimental theater. Is this a schizophrenic life you live?
Yeah, well, it's a little strange. I'm not sure where I live anymore, but it's nice to have enough work to keep me going back and forth.
It really is like two different avenues, though. Which do you think you might pursue down the road? What do you see yourself doing in 10 years?
Well, yeah, it's hard to say. The nature of the business that I'm in is such that just don't know where it's going to be 10 years down the line.
But does the producing and the directing and the writing and all those kind of things that you get to do here in New York, is that as exciting as the
Sure,
physical comedy?
you know, in a way, it's all one thing. I work with a group here, New York Stage and Film. I'm one of the founding directors of this company, and we do a lot of work on new plays, new screenplays. We produce plays during the summer and short films. But it all feeds into the same place. I think the not-for-profit area is an area where there is room for more experimentation, yeah. but it's a place also for development, for moving into more commercial arenas.
Probably makes you feel good, too, though. I mean, a lot of young students and wonderful opportunity for them, and after you go out and you do your big commercial success out there, you can kind of give to a lot of people.
It's a place to give back, yeah. Yeah.
But speaking of that commercial venture out there, how do you, I mean, the kind of physical comedy that you do, this is fourth season, going into your fourth season?
Yes, we're going into our fourth full season and six shows before that.
Does it get easier? Because you've done it for a while.
In a lot of ways it gets easier because Bronson and I work so well together. We have almost a shorthand for working now.
You know each other's going.
Yeah, we know how to do it. At the same time, because we've been doing it for so long, we have to also work at keeping it alive.
Keeping it fresh?
Yes. Yeah.
You know, I said to you before during the commercial that what you're doing, I mean, I see your show as kind of letting what Lucille Ball used to do live on. And she, as I learned, reading about you, was a big fan of yours. Did you ever get a chance to meet her?
Yes. Bronson and I went and watched her film one of her shows. We all sort of premiered together with shows one fall season for ABC. Yeah. And she was a fan of our show. And in fact, we had said when we set out to do this show that we wanted to do an old-fashioned character comedy along the lines of I Love Lucy.
So you wanted to kind of keep that kind of comedy going?
So it was wonderful to hear from her that she enjoyed that. And
it has to be exhausting, though, doing what you do. I mean, any kind of a show with a series, I know the schedule is demanding, but the kind of thing you do.
Yes, it is. We get bruised and banged up on the way to putting the show together.
But all in the spirit of good fun.
Yes.
Well, I have 3 little fans in my house, so it's nice to see you again.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
And Good Morning America continues after this from United.